Okay, day 4, page 1, we're going to talk about segment and angle bisectors. Take a second, pause your video, and fill all of this in, and then I'll explain it. Okay, now that you've filled all of this in, it says the midpoint of a segment is a point that divides a segment into two congruent segments. So B is the midpoint of AC because it's cutting AC directly in half. And we denote that because we have these two congruents here. A to B is the same length as from B to C. A line, ray, or segment that intersects a segment at its midpoint is said to bisect the segment and called the segment bisector. So here line L, it's cutting through segment AC at the midpoint. So line L is considered a segment bisector of AC. And that's exactly what it says here. So we know from last class, this part plus this part will equal the whole thing from A to C. So that's what this says, AB plus BC equals AC. Well, we also know that if B is directly in the middle, then AB equals BC. That's here, AB equals BC. Well then, if I don't give you BC, and you want to find AC, well you can say that AB plus AB equals the whole thing. Or instead of saying AB plus AB, you can say 2 times AB equals the whole thing. And that's here. Let's go to our first example. Number 1. If Q is the midpoint of PR, find the value of X. So Q is the midpoint, meaning these two segments are congruent. Find the value of X. So we have PQ that's equal to QR. So we're thinking, what do we know? We know that these two pieces are the same. Plugging in our numbers, 7x minus 16 equals 4x plus 2. Now I'm going to talk through the steps, but I'm going to skip writing it all down. So I'm going to get my x's to the left, so 4x, I'm going to subtract that on both sides, so it's going to cancel out here. 7x minus 4x is 3x. Drop down minus 16, drop down our 2. Add 16 to both sides, so 3x equals 2 plus 16 is 18. Divide both sides by 3, so x equals 6. I was asked to find the value of x, so that's my final answer. Number 2, if R is the midpoint of QS, so R is exactly in the middle, QR and RS are the same length, find QS. So we have, again, QR is equal to RS. So we have 2x plus 16 equals 5x minus 17. Take a second, pause the video, solve for x on your own. Okay, so we should be subtracting 2x on both sides. 16 equals 3x minus 17. Add 17 on both sides. 6 plus minus 33 equals 3x. Divide both by 3 equals 11. I was asked to find QS, and I know what x is. I can go ahead and plug 11 in for one of these pieces. So I can say 2 times 11 plus 16. 2 times 11 is 22, plus 16 is 38. Well, if Q to R is 38, then R to S is 38. And the whole thing Q to S, that's 38 plus 38, which is 76. So QS is 76. Number 3, if G is the midpoint of FH, and FH is 6y minus 2, find y. So these two pieces are congruent. F to H is 6y minus 2, find y. All right, well, I've got an issue here because I've got x's and y's. So I can't relate these two to the whole yet because they have different variables, and I'm not setting up systems of equations. Starting with what I do know, I know that these two pieces are congruent. So I'm going to start with FG equals GH. Plugging in what I know, 4x plus 3 equals 7x minus 12. Subtract 4x on both sides, so 3 equals 7 minus 4x is 3x minus 12. Add 12 to both sides, so 3x equals 3 plus 12 is 15. Divide by 3 on both sides, so x is 5. That's going to allow me to find these segments. So 4 times 5 plus 3. 4 times 5 is 20 plus 3 is 23. If this one's 23, then this one's 23. Then the entire length should be 46. Now I can set this up. I can say 6y minus 2 is 46. Add 2 to both sides, so 6y is 48. Divide by 6, so y equals 8. Final answer. Number 4, we don't have, so draw the picture to help you solve this problem. I would encourage you to do that. It says find the length of AB. That's what we're going to be finding. If C is the midpoint of AB, so we have segment AB, and C is the midpoint. So I know that these two segments are the same. If C is a midpoint, then these two segments are congruent. If from A to B is 7x minus 24, and B to C from here to here is 2x, we want to find AB. Well, if B to C is 2x, that means A to C is also 2x because they are congruent. So now we can set up an equation. They're all x's. So I can say that AC plus CB is AB. So 2x plus 2x equals 7x minus 24. So 2x plus 2x is 4x equals 7x minus 24. Subtract 7x, so negative 3x equals negative 24. Divide by negative 3, so x equals 8. Now, if we had come out with a negative 8 here, that would be fine as long as when you plug the negative into here, the segment comes out positive because that's the length, and length cannot be negative. So we found x. Ultimately, we're trying to find AB. So here's AB, 7x minus 24. Let's plug it in. 7 times 8 minus 24. So AB, 7 times 8 is 56, minus 24 is 32. The last one on this side, and for this video, KN bisects AB at point P. So what's actually being bisected? AB is being cut in half. So I have segment AB. It's being bisected into two sections at point P. What's bisecting it? KN is bisecting it. Minus 5. From here, all the way here is 7x minus 5. Key BP is 3x plus. Find the length of each segment. Well, if this piece is 3x plus 9, then this piece is 3x plus 9. So the entire thing, I can say, is 3x plus 9 part plus 3x plus 9 equals whole 7x minus 5. Could I have said 2 times 3x plus 9 equals 7x minus 5? Yes. 3x plus 3x is 6x. 9 plus 9 is 18 equals 7x minus 5. Subtract 6x on both sides. 7x minus 6x is x. Drop down minus 5. Add 5 to both sides, so x equals 23. Ultimately, I want to find the measurements. So that is 3 times 23 plus 9. So PB equals, well, PB is the same thing as AP. So PB equals AP. Both of those things equal 3 times 23 plus 9, that's 78. If this is 78 and this is 78, then AB is 78 plus 78, so 156. You can write it like that. If you don't really like the look of this, you can absolutely write PB equals 78. AP equals 78. AB equals 156. You can break it up like that if you want to as well.